there, folks. We saw last episode what happens when Incoterms are misused and the great benefit that the parties receive from using the terms properly. Incoterms help define the responsibilities of the parties and assign liability for when things don't go as planned. Unfortunately, the last shipment of Sister's wax sunk in the middle of the Pacific Ocean just before reaching Mr. Baya. However, Sister Mary has graciously agreed to send another shipment, but wants a new contract. I hear that Cousin Chemo has been working on drafting a new contract between Sister Mary Seller and Mr. Baya. What's the progress with this, Chemo?
You know, if that ship didn't sink, everything would be just fine.
You try sailing a sloop full of wax spurs through a reef with cracks and crevices.
I'm just finishing up the new contract. Okay, this one calls for 20,000 bars of wax to be delivered to CIF Honolulu, Hawaii, in exchange for $10,000 US. Are you happy with this one, Mr. Law?
Not really. What's the governing law of the contract?
American?
Well, looks like Chemo should have taken Professor Levin's IBT class. As the drafter of the contract, you need to know. You need to state which law is going to govern this transaction. Remember earlier when we were talking about the CISG? It's like that global kumbaya moment, man. It's just everybody getting together for the same purpose. Now, it would be a great time, Chemo, for you to incorporate the CISG into your contract.
Oh yeah. What's the CISG again?
The CISG is like the rule book for international transactions. It's kind of like our UCC on a global scale. Right now, 76 countries have agreed to follow the rules of the CISG, and that makes those rules binding law on any business transactions that their citizens carry out with other CISG states.
Oh, so the CISG doesn't apply automatically to all international transactions.
Nope. The CISG will be the default governing law when the transacting parties are residents of the signatory countries. Now, the U.S. is a party to the CISG, but our Timbuktu sister is in the country of Mali, in Africa. Mali is not a signatory to the CISG. Therefore, the CISG will only become the governing law if you expressly write into your contract, this contract will be governed by the CISG.
Oh, I get it. Okay, I just put that into the contract.
I'm sorry about how I acted on that last part. That was really unprofessional. Things are better now. You know, we've agreed to split the costs because someone messed up, not me. I mean, what I'm really concerned about right now is, am I going to get a new shipment of wax? I put a lot of money into advertising, and I've invested a lot in this, and now I need my product, so...
All right, Mr. Buyer. Send Sister Mary Seller your new purchase order, and let's start this transaction all over again.
You've got to be kidding. I can't sell this. Do you want to know what this smells like? I'll describe it for you. That smells like latex and rotting butter.
Yes? Hello?
Hi, can I speak with Sister Mary Sellers, please? Thank you.
Yes? Hello? Oh, goodness, hang on.
Sister Mary, yeah, it's me. You know what? I have a big problem because I have 20,000 bars of wax that it smells like...
Butter and latex, you say? Oh,
What am I supposed to do with that? I can't sell this.
Oh my, I think you must have gotten the shipment that was headed for Tina's Tawdry Tavern. Listen, sorry, I have to run to catechism, so it looks like you'll have to make do with butter and latex. Bye-bye then.
This is redonkulous. Mr. Legalese better have some good news for me.
All right, let's all just take a brief moment to acknowledge how smart I was to make Chemo incorporate the CISG into the new contract. Moment taken. So, Mr. Baya got some non-conforming goods, right? Now, all he has to do is simply refer to Articles 45 and 46 of the CISG, which outline relevant remedies that Mr. Baya can seek with non-conforming goods.
I guess that is the great benefit of having a standardized system of laws that govern international transactions. The parties become well aware of the standard operating procedures and what to do if there is a problem in performance of the contract.
Exactly.
All right, here's the deal. Your latex and butter wax was non-conforming. We specifically asked for mountain metal blend, and those wax bars that you sent amount to a fundamental breach of our contract under Article 25 of the CISG. There is no way for Mr. Baya to sell those funky-smelling things.
Well, there's no accounting for taste. I think the latex and butter scent is very appealing and should be a hot seller.
Regardless, under CISG Article 46, which states, I quote, "If the goods do not conform with the contract, the buyer may require delivery of substitute goods, and we are asking you to deliver substitute goods that conform to our contract. Also, you will have to pay us any costs associated with your breach of contract under the damages section of the CISG, namely Article 74.
Oh, fiddle faddle, you got me. I bet you're really glad you put the choice of CISG law into your contract, huh? You'll get your money and conforming goods within the month. Ta-ta now.
Wow, that CISG stuff really works. Thanks, Mr. Legalese.
No problem, Chemo. Glad to help.
So we've seen today the benefits of using a standardized body of law like the CISG. The CISG affords consistency, reliability, and wide acceptance. It is likely that someday all IBTs will be regulated under a universal code of laws similar to the CISG.
Indeed.
But until then, choosing to be governed by the CISG will always be an option for international parties. Next time, we will be discussing letters of credit, what they are, how they work, and why they are vital instruments in international business transactions. Thanks for joining us, and we'll see you next time.